has been another fun Mecha March.
Yeah, and I can't think of a better way to send it off than by reviewing the new Power Rangers movie.
But neither of us have seen the movie as this recording.
Oh, right. First Power Rangers movie then?
Sure.
Go, go, Power Rangers! Go, go, Power Rangers! Mighty Morphin Power Rangers!
The film begins with a vocal recap of the origins of the Power Rangers, followed by the film title.
This film, of course, expects you to already be familiar with the TV series that it's based on.
It cuts to the Rangers and their friends Bulk and Skull about to skydive. The teens start jumping out, performing amazing stunts as they fall through the air. I'm not jumping out of a plane, forget that.
But we had this whole scene planned out. You expect me to just let the expensive plane just leave without us?
Yes.
Oh.
As they land, it was revealed that the jump is part of a fundraiser for Angel Grove's planetarium.
Bulk and Skull are the last to jump, and they end up way off target, landing at a construction site. Meanwhile, the Rangers, who are apparently unconcerned over their missing friends, go off skating. Back at the construction site, Bulk and Skull bluff their way out of trouble, while a large egg is uncovered.
I hope there's not a Mothra in there.
It's not that big of an egg. While they are skating, the Rangers are contacted by Alpha and they are teleported to the command center. Zordon tells the Rangers of his battles with the powerful evil entity named Ivan Ooze of millennia ago, and that Ivan may be on the verge of escape. Meanwhile, Lord Zed and his minions arrive at the construction site. Wait, who's the pig guy?
Oh, that's Morden.
Again, who?
You know, that guy who did that thing with the thing and did that thing with the other thing.
You have no idea who this guy is either.
Okay, you're right. He was some random character that was randomly added to this movie. He was never mentioned on the TV series, and you know, I don't even care anymore. I'm gonna go make some bacon.
Can I have some?
No.
Aww.
Zed uses his power on the egg to unseal it, revealing a pool of slime, which soon animates and reforms the evil Ivan Ooze. Ivan learns from Zed that Zordon is still around, and that he's been unsealed to help stop the good wizard.
Huh. Good luck with that. The Rangers arrive and begin investigating the construction site, but are confronted by a security guard who turns out to be Ivan. Ivan introduces himself to the teens and summons his slimy minions to attack before he leaves the scene. The Rangers battle the minions for a while, but when they find the numbers are a bit overwhelming, they morph into their Ranger forms, only to find the minions gone by the time they're done morphing.
Back at the command center, Alpha notes the disappearance as well as Ivan slimes his way into the building to confront Zordon. Ivan vents his frustration at missing many horrible events in Earth's history as he destroys the command center from within.
Back with the Rangers, they're still looking around for the slimy minions. They find the minions and continue their fight and showing off their various skills in combat. After defeating the slimy minions, the Rangers demorph, but not by their choice. When they can't contact the command center, they leave to investigate.
The Rangers arrive at the command center, learning of the destruction and finding a very weak Zordon. Bill reveals that Zordon is dying outside of his containment unit.
Oh, I guess I was wrong. Don't look at me!
And Zordon reveals that everything connected to the Power Rangers, including their Zords, are no more. Alpha tells the Rangers that hope may still exist and works to teleport them to the planet Phaedos, where their powers were created.
Rita complains about Ivan letting the Rangers escape just as the slime ball arrives. Ivan then reveals his intentions to take command, trapping Zed and Rita inside a snow globe. Goldar and Morden choose to side with Ivan, and Ivan summons his Tengu warriors to pursue the Rangers to Phaedos.
The Rangers arrive on Phaedos, finding the place littered with the remains of fallen warriors who also sought the great power hidden on the planet, while something watches them. Back on Earth, Ivan reveals his plan to use the parents of Angel Grove to excavate something.
What, does he have something really big under the ground or something?
Maybe.
On Phaedos, the Rangers continue to explore the planet when the Tengus arrive to battle. Without their powers, the Rangers find themselves in a tight spot when a mysterious female warrior arrives, driving the Tengus off. The warrior then confronts the Rangers and attempts to chase them off, but when she learns that Zordon sent them, she changes her attitude. She introduces herself as Delcia, the guardian of the planet, and learns that Ivan Ooze has been freed. She leads the Rangers into the jungle of Phaedos.
In the command center, Zordon asks Alpha to try to contact the Rangers to tell them of Ivan's plan. In Angel Grove, Ivan, disguised as a wizard, hands out jars of his slime to children. Back on Phaedos, Dulcia leads the Rangers to a temple. She shows them the location of the great power, claiming that none who have gone after the power have lived to claim it, but she has faith that they can do the impossible. She agrees to aid the Rangers by imbuing them with the power of the ninjetti.
Back in Angel Grove, one of the parents return home to find a jar of Ivan's ooze, which hypnotizes him upon contact with several other parents. Alpha taps into the local news where Ivan interrupts the report, advertising his ooze. On Phaedos, a ritual is held to grant the Rangers their ninjetti powers.
Wait, so they're ninjas now? Okay.
Delcia then informs the Rangers that she cannot aid them further, as leaving the temple will cause her to rapidly age like Zordon currently is.
Then why did she leave to fight the Tengus earlier? I mean, shouldn't she have aged then too?
I think it was only to go into the forest.
Shut up.
Upon arriving home, Fred, one of the children of Angel Groves, finds his father missing. At the construction site, Ivan forces one of his slaves to dance for his amusement as the others work to excavate the ectomorphicons when the Tengus return. Ivan then learns that Dulcia interfered and, out of frustration, zaps the Tengus into oblivion.
The Rangers delve into the jungle of Phaedos in search of the temple that holds their hidden powers. Back on Earth, Fred finds his dad working at the construction site and learns of the villain's plan.
Back on Phaedos, the Rangers come upon what appears to be a graveyard.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Nah, we already covered that movie, but thanks for the suggestion.
Unfortunately, the skeletal remains are a lot less dead than they appear, and a monster skeleton begins attacking the Rangers. The Rangers battle the skeleton, and Tommy rides on top of the creature briefly, pulling out a bone that ends up causing the creature to fall to pieces.
Of course Tommy's the one to beat it. It's Tommy! Can't stop the White or Green Ranger. Back on Earth. Back and forth. Can't they just pick one spot for a while? The Ectomorphicons have been finally unearthed, and Ivan orders the slaves to march themselves off a cliff. Ivan imbues the Ectomorphicons with slime, awakening the robotic beasts. On Phaedos, the Rangers arrive at the temple and encounter the statues guarding it. The Rangers tap into their ninjetti powers to battle the guards, and after a brief fight, the Rangers are victorious.
The Rangers are granted the great power, restoring their own Ranger powers. Ivan sets his Ectomorphicons loose on Angel Grove. Ivan then senses that the Power Rangers have returned, just before they actually do. The Rangers come face to face with the Ectomorphicons and summon their new Zords to battle the ancient robots.
The new Zords look really CGI. Let's take a look at what they look like in the show. Meanwhile, the parents of Angel Grove are still marching to their doom. Fred arrives at a party that the children of Angel Grove are having due to their parents being missing.
Wait. your parents go missing for a bit, and to deal with it, you guys just decide to have a party?
Maybe Ivan Ooze set up the party for them.
Okay. I'll buy that.
Fred informs the kids of Ivan's plan and their parents are in danger.
The Rangers continue fighting the Ectomorphicons in the city, but Tommy's Falcon Zord is damaged and has to retreat for a while. Fred and the other kids use the monorail to head to the construction site to save their parents. In a change of pace, the Ectomorphicons battle the Zords in the city, and the Falcon Zord returns to the battle. The Ectomorphicons are badly damaged in the battle, and Ivan oozes his way into the machines, fusing them into a giant Ivan Ooze robot.
That's not good.
Wait, didn't you say that last movie?
The monorail track is damaged in the battle. Tommy uses his Falcon Zord to act as a bridge for the kids to cross the gap. The other Zords combine into the Ninja Megazord to battle Ivan, but the battle doesn't quite go their way. The Falcon Zord connects to the Megazord, restoring power to the giant robot and allowing the Rangers to fly, evening the playing field.
The children arrive at the construction site to find their parents still marching to their doom.
Wait, stop. Just, okay. How long does it take for mind-controlled parents to march themselves off a cliff? I mean, it's been like, what, half a day? I mean, I'm pretty confident that if Ivan had just used his slime minions to dig up the Ectomorphicons, he probably would have gotten them dug up before the Rangers even arrived on Phaedos. I mean, come on, how long does it take to march yourself off a cliff? I mean, yeah, I get that you're mind controlled, but seriously? It's really ineffective.
What he said.
Yeah, okay, rant over.
Jeez.
Fred tells the kids to try to stop the parents and asks Bulk and Skull to help him.
Billy figures out a way to defeat Ivan by positioning him in the path of a comet that's going to be passing by soon. That was something that was mentioned near the beginning of the movie, and as such a minor detail, no one brought it back up until that. Just kind of forgot about it. Sorry, guys. Fred uses a hose and a crane operated by Bulk and Skull to spray the parents with water. As Ivan passes them by, Rita and Zed, oddly enough, cheer on the Power Rangers.
Ivan and the Megazord engage in battle in orbit, and Ivan grabs them as the comet approaches.
Oh man, how are they going to get out of this one?
What are you doing? Taking care of business.
Oh, huh. Don't think about that.
The comet impacts Ivan, destroying the ooze-powered robot. Back on Earth, with Ivan defeated, his control of the parents fades and they stop marching to their doom, just in time.
The Rangers return to the command center only to learn that they're too late to save Zordon. Tommy then realizes with the great power flowing through them, they have the power to save Zordon from even death and restoring him to life, returning him to his containment tube. Zordon thanks the Rangers for saving him.
Later, at a party to celebrate the Power Rangers' victory over Ivan Ooze, Bulk and Skull exaggerate their role in saving the world. Fred, glad that the day has been saved, claimed that he'll be a Power Ranger someday, and everyone watches fireworks honoring the Power Rangers as the film comes to an end.
This is Power Rangers the movie.
Yeah, for as much as we ranted about it, this is a pretty awesome movie.
Yeah, even though we didn't bring it up too much in the video, Ivan Ooze is a really funny villain. Kind of similar to Freddy Krueger, but less murdery.
Yeah. So, what do we do now?
Let's morph.
You got it.
VR!